depression and anxiety is a part of my life. It's nothing that like oh my God, I don't wear it like a badge of honor. It is who I am. I don't necessarily sit and pretend it's like my name, but it's a part of who I am.
How do you
I interpret that different.
Okay.
How do you interpret it?
That's a part of your name. You're claiming that identity. So I would say to you, what steps, what measures are you taking spiritually?
When you say steps spiritually, it's just spending time with my friends, reading the Bible, or
No.
What do you mean by spiritually?
I mean, deep reflection, conversation with self. Sometimes our friends cause our anxiety. Sometimes our friends cause our depression. A lot of us keep social outlets in our life to escape. So then my question is, when was the last time that you really sat with yourself?
So I've been doing these things where I'll either go to the beach or the park and do a picnic.
I saw one of your picnics.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And I'll just sit out and just be from there and just have a moment with myself and things like that. So maybe it's like once a month.
I don't think that's enough.
This is true. I may add some more, but I at least do it once a month because I tell myself I have to spend at least one weekend alone, like just making sure I tap into all 5 senses. So usually that's the park or the beach, making sure therapy is every Tuesday, doing my vitamins and my medicine, and a lot of the stuff that you put me on to, the juices and things that I'm drinking. But yeah, I feel like those steps, though, really helps to help me become better. So I hear everything that you're saying, but for me, it's just like it's a part of who I am. I don't necessarily feel like it's my full-on identity. It's a part of me, but I'm not letting it rule me, if that makes sense.
So my question to you is, for me and for our listeners, how can we give us like a good spiritual ritual that like we can start to incorporate so we can start to like do the work, and so we don't have to rely under these big umbrella names like depression, anxiety, and we can like start to minimize and start to like grow and help. So like help me first, and then also our listeners on like some of the spiritual stuff that we can do.
So self-identification. Check in with yourself. How am I feeling today? Did I have a meal today? Did I have a moment for me today? Do I feel good about what I'm doing today? Simple things. Just start there.
And you recommend doing this daily?
I recommend doing it daily because we don't think about us. We get up and we think about all of the things that we have to do, all of the things that we have to accomplish.
This is true.
What I'm wearing. Then our little moments of time, we're scrolling. Then we're back to work. We don't have really any time to check in with ourselves. Then when we check in with ourselves, then we can kind of diagnose our environment a little bit better.
So what I've been doing is having those conversations and talks with myself at night. I'll ask myself, like, how am I feeling? What am I becoming? What am I loving? At night. And we'll just answer those questions. But I'm assuming this is something I probably should do during the day.
I would think you should do it every day. After your prayer, after your meditation, ask yourself these questions.
Yeah, because I don't.
Because a lot of our sadness and our anxiety and depression is not even our own, especially as Black women. Both of you, you're responsible for a lot of other people.
You have empathy, too.
Yes. If you don't come to work, these people might not have a job. That weighs heavy on you. If you don't go to work, you might not be able to afford Story the things that she needs. That weighs heavy on you. But what about you?
A lot of times you forget about you.
Yes. And so when you think about that, it's like, damn, what kind of people do I have around me? Do I have people that can sustain themselves without me? If it wasn't for me, would these people be able to eat? And if the answer is no, then we need to clean house a little bit.
This might be my most non-talkative episode ever.
I see her wheels turning over there.
Yeah, I'm just like taking it in.
But it's not fair. It's not right. And then we don't give people their flowers until they're laid out somewhere.